The sound is rolling.
Camera 2 rolling.
Yeah. We need an intro, son.
All right. Let's put me on switch. We're on episode 45,
5, bro.
Also,
This guy.
due to your load shedding.
I'm
Hey.
But yeah, we got Michael Jackson. Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. That's my homie Sia right there. And yeah, man, homie's just on this. He's rapping a lot these days. I see him. We're coming to live from M Studio. Your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. And man, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel. Share the interviews of all these artists. Let us know who you'd like to hear or see on the show. And make sure you also follow us on Podbean, which is putmeonswitch.podbean.com. That's the URL. And you can also follow us on Instagram at putmeonswitch. And of course, right here at DJ Switch SA on YouTube. We're hanging out with none other than Space Save Logic. Yo. Hey, so who's the boss?
Aye, sharp switch.
Grand boss.
Aye, sharp.
He's going to hit us with that Pretoria slang. We're not even going to understand. You know what I mean?
Like, you're up minimally.
Yeah, because shit, he's going to lose me too. You know what I mean? Who the hell is Space Save Logic?
Space Save Logic. My real name is Chabas Tembiso Palane.
Yo, there we go. Let's give him the clap so they gave you the ID number
ID
2.
Straight. So I'm basically from Mamelodi, West. I'm 28 years old. I'm a musician. I'm a producer, label owner. I'm an all-around creative. Edit videos. Basically do graphic as well.
And then, shout out. That's what I do. That's what I studied for.
Yeah, so basically do publishing as well. Like I've got a publishing stable as well. So
crazy.
Yeah, I'm a really versatile type of dude when it comes to doing this music industry type thing. Yeah.
I mean, like, if you look at the homie's resume and if you look at his biography, there's a lot you've done and you've touched here. You've come from the rough. You've come from the dust.
Exactly.
Let's say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of cats. We're gonna get into that, but let's speak about publishing. A lot of people don't know how to, or why it is important to have that. As part of as you're awesome, you need to have publishing. You need to have all the other cool things, which makes you an artist officially, right? So publishing. What does it take to get an artist published? And I mean, like, obviously you get your cut. You're a publisher. You gotta make it's a business. You gotta take a percentage for putting the person's music out there. Yeah. When a Netflix calls you and says like, "Hey, what's on your catalog?" You send it out to them. And you as a publisher, you got those connects and you're building all those connects, right? Why is it important for artists to have a publisher, or if they can create their own publishing?
I mean, first and foremost, obviously it's all about ownership. I think we're in an industry right now whereby people need to own their music because a lot of people have been screwed over. We've seen countless of stories, people saying that this person is taking my money, this person. So copyright is a very, very serious thing, and as an individual, you need to own your intellectual property. You know what I mean? You can't just give people things away whereby that you don't own a piece of it. So for me, I think it's very important for an artist to actually sign the right deal in terms of publishing, because there's admin deals whereby you own 100% of your publishing, and then they just get a cut in terms of like
the admin work,
the admin work. That's just about it. There's also co-publishing where you go 50-50, and then there's also 100% like a standard exclusive rights agreement.
But that would give you an advance though.
Exactly.
And then you pay it off.
You will pay it off, So basically, it's just really you just finding out the information and actually getting the knowledge to actually understand. Would see like, okay, this is what I want to get myself into, and this is what I can do right now. It's all about like you actually making the right decision, and the right decision for you at that current moment.
Wow, that's crazy, because I mean, we're always speaking about record deals, but we're never really speaking about like the publishing. I mean, there's multiple ways you can get paid in this industry if you're smart.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's more than 5 ways to get paid. And I mean, it's like, and the longer you stay in it, the more it starts paying you back. I mean, like you speaking about, where you have just an admin fee from a publisher, then you have 50-50, then you have full, they get full titleship of everything.
Yeah.
We just saw now Justin Bieber stole his shit for like 200 million.
Exactly.
Like, yo.
Exactly.
And he doesn't see that ever, right? He doesn't see anything after this point on.
Exactly.
But he's got 200 M US
right now in his pocket.
And he can either quit or he can start making new music.
Exactly. So basically, with that, when I was reading that as well, I saw it. So it's also, I mean, you remember Justin Bieber doesn't have a full cut of that 100%. He's only probably has 20%, 30%. So
well,
it's only
Usher still gets some of that money.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
before he sold him off to the major labels.
Exactly.
So you still get it. So that too. So whatever. I mean, even that deal that he sold it off for, Usher's still getting that money.
Exactly. And also, it could have been more. Then the other cut is also went to the labels, went to the,
Damn. Yeah. Hey,
that's just
who's making that noise
Bieber's
out there? Sorry, these people are talking out here.
No worries,
I'm just
enough low.
right. So,
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty crazy that because it can get to that point. I mean, we've seen a lot now on Netflix. There's a lot of South African production that's coming out, but the music is coming into play. The Costa Titches, the Nasty C's, they're getting their music played on Netflix, whether it be just for like the promo, but also for the series. There's producers that are now getting called up because, let's say, so I'm with Sheer Publishing. They send their catalog. Then we've got Africore. They send their catalog, right? And that may be just for digital, right? So Africore is digital. Then you've got, then we also got Electro Mode, right? They're also just digital, but they also do publishing, right? And they send their catalog to Netflix, and it's like, okay, cool. Netflix then says we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs because we've got 5 episodes and we want these songs to be in these episodes. And Netflix has got their budget. They send it out and say this is our budget, and then the publisher and the distributor sit now and they're like, now we're gonna collect our money, right? And it could have been all your work, like you've done everything. You've done the music, and all you needed was for them. You needed to access, and that's where the money exchange comes in, because you're saying, hey, you can take a percentage as long as I get access to your connects. And that's what it is, right?
Definitely.
So when you as a publisher sign somebody, what do you sign them on? Do you sign them on the full thing, or do you explain to them like, yo, there's admin, there's 50-50, or there's 100%?
So I give them the whole play, you know what I mean? I tell them, we work basically, I call it a 350 model, whereby we as BU Entertainment, which is the company that I own, we take...
Shout out, man. Shit. Young entrepreneurs out here, man.
So basically we like I said, it's a 350 model. The 360 model is the model that everybody is used to and where people get ripped off. So we want to just switch that up. Sorry for the pun.
Dropping shit out here, man.
You know what I mean? So basically what we're trying to do is make sure that the artist gets 90% of everything that they do. Wow. We will collect 10% of the admin deal of the opportunities that we give them. So basically we just want to cover our cost as a company, whereby if it's we let's say you get a sync deal for 100,000, we only going to take 10% of that, because we know that from that 10% we're going to put it back into the company. We will use it for your video, we will use it for because you're already
that depends on what kind of deal you got.
Exactly. So it just depends on the artist and the songwriter as to what they want to do. But for us, we let them know everything what they want to do. But like I said, we work on a 350 model, 90% to the artist, 10% to the label. Right.
Yo, man, I mean, you sound very clued up with all your shit. So and it's important for people to understand this kind of shit, because they don't.
Exactly.
They just say, yo, I want to be an artist. I got this song. And I mean, like, the DMs are full up on Instagram. And it's like, when do you tell an artist, like, yo, your music actually isn't that dope? Or you suck?
Yes, that's a hard thing to do, because you also don't want to discourage the artist. You know what I mean? So,
but what if there's no hope in hell?
Then you have to be honest. You have to be honest. Like you have to be very honest, and you have to be honest and tell them that your music is not as great. You have to. There's a way of putting it. There's
how do you put it?
Maybe somebody's gonna say, wait, now you're awake. You're awake. But like some other people would say, like, yo, I think you can improve. It's also all about wording and how you actually
but that's like selling a hopeful dream.
I mean, Switch, how many artists have you seen that were whack back in the day, and all of a sudden, boom, they up there in the charts, killing it, So it all depends, maybe just my perspective on how the artist is at that moment. But I think when I tell the artist, I'm just completely honest that, yo, you need to improve, and then that's it. And then I leave it there. And if he wants to improve, he'll improve. If he doesn't want to, then... Because
a lot of people are going to be like, no, fucking Space, he's a hater. Exactly. He's a hater, Switch is a hater. And I tell a lot of these artists that come and like, yo, shit, man.
You do.
I don't know this shit. I'm like, this shit is not that dope, or it's dope, or I'm just like, nah, it's not going to cut it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say you whack. I'm just going to, this is not going to cut it.
Exactly.
Right? And they go like, what do you mean? And it's like, this shit just not going to cut it. Yeah. And if you tell them improve, and I'm like, I don't know how to tell you to improve. I don't know what more you can improve on if it's not going to cut it.
Exactly.
You have to scrap everything and go back to the drawing board. I mean, like some DMs I get like, man, some dudes are telling me like, yo, they're giving up their time to come to Jersey, right? And the homie's gonna watch the show. He knows who I'm talking about. He left Cape Town to come hang out in Jersey for like a week, and this is like his biggest move he's ever done. And then he sends me stuff, and I looked at it, and I was like, damn, because he wanted to be on the show.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, and I told him we're not in the time frame, because he actually, when we shot this, it was like out of his visiting time in Jersey. But I went to go look at his music too, and I was just like, damn, hell no, nigga.
Back to Kapstad.
Yeah, like, maybe not even come to Jersey.
But I see you for like.
But I'd rather be honest and, instead of I can either maybe cut you at the leg, then you'll limp out of here, or cut you at the neck, and then you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So I'll cut you at the knee and be like, dude, this ain't going to cut it.
Exactly.
Or I can be like, actually dead right sitting like, bro, no, forget it. Like, just stop now. It's like I'm being a parent and saying no, right? And I mean, like, the publisher's got to make money.
Yeah.
You signing artists that's got value, that's got some content, that's got projects. You've got some shit behind you. You've got the body of work. I mean, like, we've had artists that have come to the show, and we've got very smart dudes that are doing this thing. Like, some of them are lawyers, accountants, biochemists. One of them is sitting here, and and they're really good at this music thing. Yeah. And then you get like some dudes who don't have like a backup. Right? I mean, as especially like us have been in the industry for long, it's our job to tell you like, yo, bro, maybe you should just go get a job.
Exactly.
And just rather do a job. You know what I mean? Because I don't think this music thing, because the thing is, people hang out to you. How many times in the studio you get too many yes brews there? They just there, yes, like, yo, fana, this thing is gonna rock, you know what I mean? Kiona, exactly. Like, this is the one the whole time. Yeah, this is the one the whole time.
Yeah, I hear
you. And it's gonna slap. I mean, you've worked with 25K. Right? Yeah. TTGO was on this other radio show I did. Yeah. He was also on the TV show called The Hustle.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, where is he today?
So, sheesh. It's a funny story because me and TTGO actually had a company together called Really Awesome Dudes. So by the time where he was,
that's kind of a cool name, actually. Really Awesome Dudes.
Yeah.
One of them made it out. So now it's just an awesome dude. So basically, we had a company together, and then while he was on the hustle, like I was the guy doing the back end stuff. So taking care of like his
the
PR
company
and all that.
and
just doing all that stuff.
Yeah, just taking care, like just making sure he's the brew that shines. Because like for me, like when my brews shine, like I always make sure that I step back and then just watch them do their thing, like, and let it be, because I'm not someone that is hungry for the spotlight. I'm not someone that is out here trying to, because I've been in the industry for so long. But going back to that, like I think he's also on his own path. I haven't spoken to him in a while, you know what I mean? And even the company is not at a state where I can actually say, this is happening, because it's not
producing
really,
work or anything.
Yeah, so it's just at a halt at the moment. But man, I wish him the best. You know what I mean? He's my bro still.
Yeah.
Like we come from the same hole. We came from the same high school.
I mean,
and that's basically.
So on that show, that episode, Flex was also on the same episode or that season.
Yes.
Right. And I've seen this happen many times where artists, they just get a little bit of light and they think they're the shit.
Yeah.
And then they lose concentration.
Yeah.
And they now try and sort of start the engine again, but now there's no oil, there's no water. They're now trying to restart this whole thing when they had it running like a fucking steam engine. They didn't keep the momentum going. Right? How do you get an artist to keep the momentum going? I mean, like, you as a publisher can't force them, because they've got a writer's block, it's a creative block, it's a this block or whatever block. You're just getting blocked. Even on WhatsApp, you're getting blocked. I mean, it's like, how do you keep the guy going? How do you keep them inspired? How do you keep them to say like, the more work you put out, the more money you're gonna make eventually, even if it's dry season. Kayo said it. He thought Kara Kara was the end and all of it all. And here comes Sete, which is like, what, fucking almost 10 years later?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, how do you keep it going?
For me, I would say that I would tell the artist not to... Okay, the music is obviously the focus, right?
Yeah.
And then that's where the product comes from.
Sure.
But as an individual, as a human being, you need to have a life outside of music. Like, you have to actually spend time with your family, the people you love, the things that you love doing. Like, let's say you like taking a hike, go hiking.
Yeah, I do that. I hike,
I hike too. You know what I mean?
Take some notes, niggas. We hikers, okay?
We hikers.
We hike, motherfuckers.
You know what I mean?
Take some time out, take a hike,
you know
and absorb
saying?
nature.
Exactly,
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
I'm a nature boy, you know. So
Yeah.
basically, I tell them just go do things outside of music. Embrace yourself. Like be like the reason why I named my company BU is because everything I do, I'm always myself. I've never switched up. You know, sorry again for the pun.
Right.
But like it's always like a thing of me where when you believe in yourself and you actually give yourself that thing that to say that, you know, anything I can face, any challenge I can go, I can, you know, overcome those kind of things. So as an artist, you need to have that mindset, you know, to say that I can overcome anything. You know
I mean, that's also one of my mantras, be you. You know, it's just once you learn to be self, you know, then nothing really can stop you from, you know, expanding your brand and who you are and so forth. So you're a producer, you're an artist, right? You've got your new, is it EP or album?
It's an album,
right? Space Save Us, right?
Yeah, that's the album,
right? And that Space Save Us, it's like a Spec Savers,
exactly.
Space Save, right? Space Save Us, sure. And that's out, right? It's out, right?
That it is.
That's out on
right
all
now.
digital platforms, and we're gonna be checking out your new music video with none other than Yimlo. Is it Yimlo Beats?
Yamilo Beats.
Yamilo Beats, right? Yamilo Beats.
Producer out right now.
I know the name. He's out there, but also the vibe on this joint is super dope, man. I like it. It's got an energy. I know it's a visualizer. That's what you started in your backyard. There we go. BU Entertainment presents, right? Because this is Taco Pitori.
Taco Pitori,
right? You gotta say Pitori.
Taco
Pitori. You know, you gotta make that hip hop, son. You know, you just can't be Pitori. You know, Pitoria. Got a Pitori, bro. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, it's quite crazy. I love this. I mean, you could have done more of the bedroom scenes with the lights and shit.
Exactly.
This is super, super dope. But it's all about your journey. I mean, even though this looked like more like Jersey, you're gonna get robbed in Jersey. It was more like, right?
Pitori,
yeah. So
robbed too.
Yeah, you're gonna get robbed in Pretoria as well. So it's basically So it's basically your journey into this music thing. But people shouldn't take it as flashy because this kind of shit happens all the time, right?
Exactly.
Right, and I mean, you're telling the story through this, and I love the beat on this, man. The production is beautiful. I love it. So that's Yamilo Beats.
Exactly.
You produced that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yamilo
man.
Beats on the beat.
Yeah, it's the vibe. I don't know about you looking all skinny out here with your shirt. You know what I mean?
That's my hood. Yeah, I made sure skinny shirt off in my hood.
I feel you, right? And I mean, like, you know, so you also helped 25K. You produced on
Trap Jumping.
Well, the song is on the album.
The album is called Peli Makaveli.
Peli Makaveli,
I co-produced it with Zuchi.
With Zuchi as your shout out, man. You're working with some heavy names out here.
Shout out,
right?
Shout out, man.
And I mean, like, you know, and you've also worked with Ganja Beats, Deeps from Ganja Beats.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Hamil. Shout out to Maddie as well, you know.
Yeah.
And also shout out to my bro Alfie Ulu. He was the guy that he was working close with Ganja Beats in the same office at King Prize. King James. Sorry, King James. Yeah. So that's how they linked me up because I was actually working at Trace. So basically, I had a hustle at Trace. So I was basically
you're the nigga. We're sitting with the right people right now. You know what I mean?
So basically, while I was at Trace, my job there was just to basically look for businesses and then actually bring them onto the Trace Mobile, you know. And then I linked up with Alfie. Alfie told me, because Trace was like right down the road from King James, and then he linked us up with Maddie. Had a session with him, and then Deebs was there. And from there, like, we just connected.
Fire. Yo, man, it's crazy when you start moving in the right way, you start meeting the right people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you know, you look at your resume, and I was like, yo, man, this homie he's got some shit behind him. You know? You got some weight.
Can I tell you how we first met? Like,
I
don't think RP to, you know, Chris Katsadi, you know what I mean?
Right,
So we basically met in Ball Up 3-on-3. So basically,
you know, so Chris's events, man.
Yeah, Chris was really like RP to Chris, man. He's a really good guy, you know what I mean?
Lost a lot of people last year, bro.
Yeah, he really put me on. Shit. So yeah, that's basically we had a chat, you know, dabbed you, and then it was like, yo. So, but it was a dope day. Like, Chris used to have like the dopest events. Bro. The Pull Up on Threes. I really wish we need to bring that back. Man. Switch. We gotta do something.
Yo, you gotta speak to the alcohol brand, man. They own the court right now.
Sure,
you know, Henny. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm just saying, you know, they own the damn court. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So yeah, man. I mean, so check out that music video. It's a visualizer. It's out on YouTube right now. My man, Space Saves Us is basically the album, the EP.
Yeah,
EP?
Space Save Us is the album. Yeah.
Right, Space Save Us is the EP, and of course we got none other than Space Save Logic in the building, man.
Sure,
and you know,
sure.
it's cool to have like artists who are really invested in their craft and give us light as well, and especially to the viewers. Once again, like and subscribe, and it's important for people to understand this music thing, because a lot of people don't understand it.
Exactly.
They just think, well, oh shit, you just go music out and we see you perform at events.
Exactly.
Right? They forget about the marketing. They forget about the business. Some people are more successful than others. Some people are driving bigger cars or living a crazy ass lifestyle to others, but it's like, wow, what happened? And just like you said early on, that you're also in the dust there with about MT and them and moving with them and understanding like, these dudes were making hitters, but shit, they didn't see nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's and like you said, we're in the era now of people wanting to own their music, because people see us. They see us doing this thing. And at the end of the day, the person who makes the most money is behind the camera.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's like you've taken that time and invested in and into that, and also learned the industry. Because when you speak with what you know, right? And of course, working at Trace and working with certain people, you're picking up, right? Because there's no damn fucking textbook to this thing.
Exactly.
Shout out to Slick on Life. He's got a fucking app where he's gonna basically give all the information to artists who signs up to his DSP, and you can actually learn about the industry on the fly while you're making money, which is kind of cool, right? So everything's on digital platform right now. Right?
Everything.
Shout out to Electro Mode in the building, in grooves, giving us all these damn artists, bringing us some of the fresh shit. You know what I mean? Some real signed niggas that are doing real shit. You know what I mean? I'm just letting my mans know Untitled out here. You better get your shit ready. You know what I mean? All right, it's gonna come to that time now. You wanna hear that damn fucking flavor.
Yeah.
We got none other than Not Benjamin in the building. People have so far we had TDK Makaseta like complaining about the beats, but I'm a piano artist. But fucking Cardo, what was it? Cover Cardo. Yeah, Cover Cardo fucking smashed it. On Not Benjamin shit.
Aye.
Now we gotta see, man. You gonna save us or what?
Aye.
I hope we're gonna step into the fucking space, drome or the stratosphere. You know what I mean? I hope we can handle this shit. It's none other than Not Benjamin in the building, and of course your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king.
Mamelodi Michael Jackson.
Hey, Mamelodi Michael Jackson, baby, about to moonwalk over our face out here. You know what I mean? Alright, M Studios. I hope you're ready. Hey, Pitori.
012.
Pitori.
Sure.
Oh yeah, 012.
Let's
go.
Uptown. Let's go.
Hey.
I heard so-and-so running the game, bitch, I take it back. This bitch keep on telling me you kill niggas on their own tracks. Nah, I'm attracted to the ones that got their own racks. When I'm not around, she's the one that's gon' move the pack. I heard so-and-so running the game, bitch, I take it back. Yeah, I take it back. Ooh, let's go. I heard so-and-so running the game, bitch, I take it back. This bitch keep on telling me you kill niggas on their own tracks. Nah, I'm attracted to the ones that got their own racks. When I'm not around, she the one that's gon' move the pay. That's gon' move the pay. Ay, that's gon' move the pay. Ay, that's gon' move the pay. Ooh. Kaje no ke thabile nkare ke tshwere lotho onka semphake ke phela tshwere jojo darling wang phonela a re tlalezoso ke mo highway -2 double noto ke mo tseleng on the Texas one call wanna white it back cause we gonna ball. Shout out to my niggas every time they want it all. Okay ooh flow, yeah, I'ma get it, we ain't gonna stop. TNF on my feet, okay, I drop. Look at this nigga we spot. Looking at take my know we don't them and we lie. Wait, look at the AM Studios. Fana get the lega baba shop, hey, come through, nigga. Oh no way, hey, get that, hey, ooh. Get how I go classic, I go legends. Get a cat when no busy more fast. Ufashi, ega fast, apache eating. Usabala dogo, get it freestyle it. Go thing. Mamelodi Michael Jackson, I ain't never change, I ain't never switch up. You know how we do it, nigga. From the top, I know we don't. Hey, ooh, what a flow, what a freestyle.
Yes, sir. Alright. Utla. Mamelodi Michael Jackson. I'm about to break on in some fucking what is it, Twana? Yeah, I'm about to those commentators when they're watching soccer matches, they go wild, son. They're ringing, boy. Yo, Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you handled that shit, huh? Yeah, you were happy because you kept it going, eh?
Mara nigga go betela vele ka cafe lo re utlwe ka pila ne mara aina flow. Ngale ba sepa ka cafe. Nigga ro betha beatbox ra straight next senya ke beat mara aina flow. Benjamin, shout out, this beat is hot though.
Yeah, shout out. Don't worry. Yo, you also don't understand what he's saying. You know? So you see us from Cape Town, so when he sounds, you know, it's a Kasa, you know what I mean? So we only know Utla, you know, it's like, yeah, let's go, you know what I mean? Trust me, but yo, fire, man. He got brains, he got the music, he got the flows, you know? Hey, man, fire, huh? So that is it. Mr. Space Save Us is the EP that's out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
And check him out on Instagram, on social media. Space Save Logic. You gotta come out to shoot your shot, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yo, you gotta come perform out here, man. Cause come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
You gotta do something, man. You gotta lock in.
And I mean, when you're trying to work with artists, I mean, you know, you got your production going.
Yeah,
what do you look for? Like, I mean, yeah, you're trying to bring out the Pitori style, you know, and put some light. I mean, there's a big following out there. You know, shout out to Blacklist, shout out to P.O, Envy, you know, Cap City Rap City.
Cap City Rap City.
Yeah, man.
That's the people we look up to, man. For real.
And I mean, you've been doing this thing, and like I say, you now, and I mean, is it a thing where if you're always in these kind of circles around these people, you're also going to eventually want to start making your own shit because, you know, it starts rubbing off on you?
Yeah, of course, man. Thing is with me, like I said, the business side of things is something that I've learned, but it will always be the music side of things because that's where I am able to be creative, you know. So it really rubs off, like just seeing people do what they do. Like, funny enough, there was me and 25, like I brought him out to a show back in Mamelodi, right? Brought him out, like this is when like he was still bubbling, like everybody just dropped, I think, No Sleep, you know, and then like 2 years later, seeing him like become the biggest artist in the world, bro, like just looking at those kind of moves and people making it really inspires me to say, you know, as an artist, you know, you always got to find your pocket and always like actually see, what is my journey, you know, where am I going, you know? So,
you know, I like 25, man. That guy's so humble, man. He's so fucking down to earth.
He's a dope
he's just a dope homie, you know what I mean?
He's a dope bro.
And I mean, now he's finding his pocket, moving with Abu Slick and McLaren Doughboy, you know, so he's finding like his energy because they're sort of on the same vibe, you know? And it's like they've just become like this powerful house together.
Definitely.
You know, so they're really going to make some shit bang this year for sure.
Definitely.
I mean, especially after Champion Music, you know, I think there was something that they had that was special. And they're going to make that move now, especially like with his influence, his style, you know, and they're going to really just change it. I mean, even though like, homie got robbed for under the awards a couple of times, you know, he got nominated for Summer.
Exactly.
And then, man, shit.
That should have won best like album. That one,
I mean,
really deserved.
Yeah, I mean, well, you were honored too. Shit, you were probably like, fuck.
Nah, for real. That was a very great album. But also shout out to you, Switch. Like a lot of people don't really give you your flowers because like the amount of people that you've put on and the amount of people that you're still putting on till this day. Like you finding the niggas, you know, down there, making sure you in the mix. That's very important because not a lot of hip hop DJs. They claim to be hip hop DJs. We see y'all, but y'all ain't it. Y'all ain't chilling with the real ones right here.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate those kind words, man. I think, you know, when you know, and that's what people ask, like, you know, you do this thing and it's like, man, this shit is for free. This podcast ain't paying for shit.
Exactly.
In actual fact, I'm just dubbing myself as the new fucking shizness. That's it. You know what I mean? But it just I'm like, you know, put me on Switch kind of shit. You know what I mean? So I just think that, you know, it's needed. The platform needs to be here. You know, a lot of artists don't get the light. You understand? And if you don't have any clout, you're not gonna get no light. You're not gonna get no interviews. Not gonna get no PR and battle good. You're not gonna get any of that. So let's just create a space, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Just like you know, teaming up with other brews and you know, escalating Pitori or what it's. Even though you in Jersey, but you're escalating where you come from.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they know you. They know you with 25K. They know you with TTGO.
For sure.
And you know, we hope to see that everybody thrives. But you know, this thing is tough.
It is.
Right?
It definitely is. Switch. Like people out there, if you think the music industry is all flowers, trust me. You'll be broke a million times. You'll be homeless a million times. You'll sleep in your car a million times. Hey, you're playing games. So just always know that there'll always be like downfalls, but it's always how you bring yourself up.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, and these cats don't understand, man. Go for a hike, man. Go get your energy right. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, like, what is your mantra? Because I know you understand about being self and bringing yourself down.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
shit can get difficult, especially with a lot of mental illnesses that we're having. Going about, and it's like a fucking trend.
Yeah.
And it's just like or people just they're more open to it. I mean, what would
sure.
what kind of advice would you give someone that's going through some shit and they're like, man, I can't crack this damn music thing, or it's taking too long, I'm not getting paid, or and that's the frustration. You're not getting paid. You're seeing other people's journey, right? Except your own.
I hear you.
We're gonna wrap it up real soon.
So going back to your first question is, what is my mantra? Basically, my mantra, I have like one that is like linked to like two things, right? So my first one is put God in everything you do, and then the second one is take care of your family, because without them you wouldn't be who you are right now.
Straight up,
And then the third one is just be you, and
and on that note, it's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King, and none other than Space Save Logic.
Shout out.
We out.
Thank you so much, man.
And is it a cut?